Cabinet has approved a proposal by the President to sign a cooperation framework with the aim of enhancing cooperation between the international fair trade networks and Sri Lanka, which is a global network that equitably distributes benefits through standards, certification, producer support programs, and counseling. The decision was followed by the proposal made by the Sri Lanka Export Development Board to formulate an action plan together with the partners of the International Fair Trade Network to promote the fair trade concept in Sri Lanka. In another decision, Cabinet has approved the proposal to sign an agreement for cooperation in the field of higher education between Sri Lanka and the Government of Nepal, with the aim of strengthening and expanding mutual cooperation in the field of higher education, further developing the relations between higher education institutes of the two countries. This agreement will lead to progress in the field of higher education in Sri Lanka and will enable the exchange of training programs between the two countries as well as curricula and scientific and educational methods within the higher education systems of both nations. The proposal for the implementation of the Carbon Net Zero 2050 Roadmap and Strategic Plan presented by the Minister of Environment was approved by the Cabinet of Ministers as a party to the Paris Agreement, has agreed to achieve carbon neutrality by the year 2050 through the updated nationally determined contributions submitted to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. The plan is made by a team of experts that have identified potential measures to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and increase carbon sequestration of the country, which is needed to become a carbon neutral country by 2050. In other news, Cabinet has decided to release a portion of lands amounting to 87 acres, 3 roads and 25 perches on long-term lease for a period of 30 years to the Ceylon Tobacco Company Limited. The project report furnished by the said company has been evaluated and accordingly the Cabinet of Ministers granted approval to the proposal furnished by the Minister of Tourism and Lands. An agreement has been made between Sri Lanka and the Republic of Korea to sign a solidarity agreement on climate change. Accordingly, the Cabinet of Ministers granted approval to the resolution submitted by the Minister of Environment to facilitate the implementation of the said agreement and to initiate a consolidated committee on climate change in order to coordinate the same.